I must not be afraid. If I'm scared, I won't be able to save Miles. I have to save Miles. The love of my life is him.
Mom, I know you don't like hearing this, but I'll go on a date with Ava. Ava is a good and honest girl. There's no other girl like her that I can find.
Emily is responsible for this consequence.
Our family is nearly out of money. I only have $3,000 left. Ava is both honest and stupid. She will not abandon us. Ava, you are my adopted daughter. You'll lend a hand, right?
Ava, what are you doing?
Ava, are you crazy?
Episode 18, Ava Strikes Back.
Ava, what's your attitude? Why did you slap me? Is that the way you treat me?
Mom, I just experienced some awful moments in my life. There was a time when I was almost dead. Therefore, I cannot be as weak as before. I cannot let you continue to deceive me.
What are you saying?
I won't believe anything you and Isla say. As you said, that $100,000 is money to repay you and my dad for raising me. I no longer owe you anything. Please leave here.
Ava, you dare talk to me like that?
Ava, you are a stingy girl. You are not worthy of being in this rich house. Ava, do you dare to slap your sister?
You are no longer my sister. You are a cruel girl. You have hurt me many times. Please, leave this house. If it's not, I'll report you to the police.
Ava, it's not a good ending for you.
Ava.
Mrs. Chloe. I did the right thing, right? I don't want them to continue being taken advantage of. Why do I feel unhappy inside? Have I treated them cruelly?
It's not, Ava. You did it right. They don't love you at all. They are cruel people. They want nothing but your money.
Mrs. Chloe, why did my biological mother leave me? If she hadn't left me, perhaps my life wouldn't be like that. I lack knowledge about my biological mother.
Ava, living happily is the thing you need to do. I will support the financing of your studies at university. You can continue studying.
Mrs. Chloe.
That's your dream, right?
Mrs. Chloe, thank you. I'm very happy. Miss Emily has been detained. The house quieted down. Mrs. Chloe was still sad even though she said she was fine.
Ava.
Mrs. Mandy.
It's been a long time since we last saw each other. How are you doing lately?
I'm still okay. And you?
Me too. Please come to my house for dinner when I finish this personal matter.
Your personal matter?
That's right. I have something to do. This is important to me.
I understand, Mrs. Mandy. Mrs. Lucy.
Unfortunately, we're meeting here.
Mrs. Lucy, I'm sorry. Because of me, Miles was in danger. But after that, I realized Miles is the person I desire to date. Please give me a chance.
Ava, I don't want to argue with you. I will not accept. Why do I feel so tired?
Mrs. Lucy! Mrs. Lucy! What's wrong with you? Please send an ambulance to this location. Please. Mrs. Lucy.
Ava, can you tell me where I am?
You fainted in the supermarket. I called an ambulance to take you to the hospital. The doctor said you have anemia. So they said you must stay at the hospital for one night to observe.
Really?
Mrs. Lucy, did Miles and I cause you to eat or drink nothing? I know you have your worries. At first, I rejected Miles' feelings. I realized my emotions after being kidnapped from the forest. I love Miles, and he does too. Soon, I will be studying at a university. Mrs. Chloe will help me with my tuition. I will study well. I will have a job after that. Mrs. Lucy, I hope you see my efforts. I'm a poor girl, but I don't give up on everything. I always try to live well. I love Miles because he is a nice guy. I am not interested in owning your family's property. I called Miles. He is on his way to the hospital. It's time for me to go home. See you.
Mom, are you okay?
I'm fine. The doctor said I needed to be observed for one night in the hospital.
Where's Ava?
She went home. Miles, I understand. I was too selfish. I only think about my feelings, not yours. Ava is a good girl. She is also a progressive girl. I agree to let you and Ava go on a date. In my opinion, Ava is the ideal girl for you.
Is that true, Mom? Thank you. I'm very happy.
Hello, Miles?
Ava, Mom agreed to let me and my friend go on a date. We are free from any more obstacles.
Really? Did Mrs. Lucy agree?
That's right. Mom mentioned that she is going to Vivian's house. She wants to have dinner cooked by you.
I got it. I'll tell Mrs. Chloe. You said my regards to Mrs. Lucy.
I know!
It's so frustrating. I had no idea that Ava was such a person. She has changed.
I said you before. She no longer depends on us. She has become a different person. Mom, what should we do?
You finished high school, so you can go to a bar and work.
The bar's salary isn't too high. I wish I could have money without working.
Isla, you're so lazy. Do you want to be on the gravy train? Who is knocking on the door?
Mom, maybe Ava? Will she ever regret it and come to give us money?
If so, I will slap her back. She dared to slap me the other day.
Hello,
You are.
I'm Mandy. I want to find my daughter. 20 years ago, I left my daughter in front of this house.
20 years ago? Isla, come here.
Mrs. Mandy, this is your daughter. Her name is Isla.